case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In an insignificant 1986 lawsuit, Daniels v. Williams, the Supreme Court ruled that the Due Process Clause in the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution does not apply to negligent actions by state officials. The case was brought to the Supreme Court when a former state prisoner sought compensation for injuries he endured due to what he claimed was neglect by a state correctional deputy. The incident triggering the lawsuit came about when the prisoner slipped and fell on a pillow that had been negligently left on a stairway by the prison deputy. The prisoner contended that his injuries were a direct result of this carelessness. The deputy, in his defense, claimed that he was shielded by the doctrine of sovereign immunity, which prevented the state from offering an effective remedy for the injuries sustained by the prisoner. The decision then lay with the Supreme Court, who disagreed with the prisoner's claim and sided with the deputy. The justices argued that the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment only applied to deliberate decisions by government officials that infringe on life, liberty, or property, generally actions that were intentional. They stated that mere negligent conduct by state officials, such as the deputies in this case, didn't meet the threshold to trigger constitutional protections. According to the court, the 14th Amendment doesn't overrule traditional tort law that dictates liability for injuries that result from negligence. Instead, the court decided that negligence by a government official does not automatically count as deprivation of rights. Regardless, they recognized that prisoners are entitled to a reasonable level of care and safety, adding that they should be compensated for injuries resulting from negligence. This ruling reaffirmed the court's position on the protection offered by the 14th Amendment, emphasizing that it covers deliberate deprivation of rights by government actors and not negligent actions. The decision also clarified that not all universal duties owed by government actors are protected under the 14th Amendment, thereby upholding traditional tort law.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.